Are you someone who only buys outfits or who is much more comfortable buying a head-to-toe look every time you shop? This video is for you. Hello, I'm Kristen from Kristen Cain Style. I'm thrilled that you are here. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time, a big, huge hooray. I'm glad you found me. I hope you enjoy what you see. And if you've been here for a while or a long time, welcome back. Thank you so much for your support of the work that I do. I am always trying to make getting dressed easier and more effortless for women, and not only easier and effortless because that could be done without actually creating a look that lights you up. So I want you to look and feel fabulous once you get your clothes on, and I also want it to be effortless and easy. I do work with clients one-on-one. Style therapy is my signature program. That process begins with a one-on-one 1-hour consult call. If you are interested in finding out if style therapy could help you actually love getting dressed, love how you look and feel in your clothing, check out the link below. You can book your time and we can dig into, I have a really great exercise that I take clients or potential clients through on that call that gets really clear on what's going on with your style. So often I think in any area where we're stuck or frustrated, we think we know exactly what's going on. And yet when someone asks questions in maybe a different way, or when we're kind of prompted to look at something through a slightly different lens, we realize that the problem isn't exactly what we thought it was. Or myself, in this case, the stylist, is able to really look at the problem and understand, based on 20 plus years of experience with clients in closets and fitting rooms, I'm better able to see it than you are because you're stuck in the stuckness. You're stuck in the overwhelm and the frustration with regards to getting dressed. I have a lot of experience navigating a lot of struggles, style struggles that women have, and understanding how to solve them, and also where they come from, how they originate. And I can see it from a broader view. I'm pulled back from it. I don't have the drama that you have, so I can see it in a different way. So if you are interested in learning more about what your style struggle is and how style therapy can help you fix it, there's a link down below and we can get on a call and see if style therapy is a good fit for you right now. Today, I want to talk about something that's actually really important to me in the work that I do, and also just as a human, and has been really since I worked retail originally many years ago. And that is the difference between outfits and separates, or just the topic in general of buying full outfits off the rack. Whether that's, at a retail store, whether that is, shopping from a catalog or an online website where they've put something together, or they suggest, pairs well with whatever, kind of underneath the main picture of the garment you're looking at. There are usually components that would complete the outfit depending on the website. Or you're going to kind of a home shopping party. I mention a cabbie party right now because I'm wearing a cabbie blouse. You go to a cabbie party and you see the way they've put everything together, and so you decide, well, I need that whole look. And I mentioned the cabbie blouse because I've never owned anything cabbie. This is my very first piece of cabbie clothing. I thrifted it. It is a little bit different than my normal wheelhouse. If you are used to seeing my videos and seeing my thrift hauls and that sort of thing, this is a little out of my normal zone, and yet it goes with the things that I already have in my wardrobe, which is very on topic for today. So I decided that I would wear this shirt, this blouse, and I would put it on with a sweater that felt more like an outfit so that I can speak to my point. Whether you go shopping with your sister and you only buy a complete outfit when you shop, you would never just buy one sweater. You would always make sure you have the sweater and the shirt to go under it, and the belt and the new pants and the shoes. You shop head to toe every time you shop. And that might sound absurd to some of you who don't shop that way. I want to reassure you, if you do shop that way, or if you don't, that it is a pretty normal thing to do. I have had countless clients over the years who will not, even at a thrift level, even if they're shopping resale, they will not just buy one piece. They will only buy it as a complete outfit. If we're shopping together, if I'm shopping with a client and we find a fantastic sweater, they often will say, well, what am I going to wear this with? And that is part of the work we do in style therapy. The examples that I'm thinking about were more in situations where I was helping or working as a stylist for an afternoon somewhere. So I was meeting women who were not my one-on-one clients. And I repeatedly would hear women, and this was over the course of many years, I would repeatedly hear women say that they wouldn't just buy one great piece because they didn't have the style self-trust and or possibly the wardrobe to be able to wear that piece with things they already owned. They could only imagine purchasing that piece even though they loved it and it was amazing on them, they would only purchase that piece if the entire outfit was fleshed out, from jewelry down to shoes. So I want to talk about this idea because I'm not saying there's anything fundamentally wrong with buying a complete outfit. I just don't believe it's the best way to get you to a wardrobe that really works for your life. And on a daily basis, it is effortless and simple and fun to pull together pieces and get dressed and look and feel amazing. So I think first, it's important to mention that, again, nothing has gone wrong. And largely the reason that so many women buy complete outfits is because the system is designed to make it seem like that's the right way. So if you go into Anthropologie and there's an entire outfit on a mannequin, Anthro loves the idea that they've put together something that makes you want the entire look, that you feel inspired that if I wear that, then my home's going to smell like this and it's going to look like this and feel like this. That magic of Anthropologie is coming home with me if I buy all of these pieces. And it's not that that isn't a little bit true, I guess. You have the head to toe look. It's just that that isn't, in my opinion, the smartest way to shop. It doesn't allow for the most broad utilization of the pieces that you're bringing into your wardrobe. It doesn't allow for the most creativity. It doesn't allow you to grow that style self-trust because you're purchasing something head to toe off of a mannequin. So this happens because stores want it to happen. They want you to believe that if Bloomingdale's showed all of these pieces together, then this must be the best way to wear them. Or if the Gap or J. Crew has this entire outfit displayed together, then that must be the way that they're intended to be worn. The store wants that because you're buying more pieces. You're buying the complete look. It likes that you don't have style self-trust that would have you saying, well, I could wear that sweater with a whole bunch of things in my wardrobe, so I'll take one of those, please. They want you to feel like the only way that sweater is going to work is if you wear it head to toe in one of the ways that they're showing it. And so my clients often, one of the issues that they're having when we begin to work together is they don't feel like they know how to put pieces together. They're not sure what to pair with what. Well, I don't know how to wear that. You know, the pieces in their wardrobe that they aren't wearing or that are underutilized are usually because they're like, oh, I don't know what to wear with that. I don't have anything to go with that. And so buying an entire outfit that someone else has put together makes it so you don't have to have that struggle. You don't have that struggle if your outfit is complete when you take it home and take it out of the bag and put it in your closet. You're not left with a piece that you're not sure what to do with. And so that seems like the best way to get dressed. But what happens is you end up, yes, with a closet full of outfits, but there are some downsides to that. So before I talk about the downsides, I want to just back up a minute and kind of talk about what an outfit is, because I think that there are a couple ways to look at this. An outfit can be that entire look put together by someone else, whether it was your sister-in-law or the merchandisers at the store or the sales clerk who's helping you. An entire outfit is the head-to-toe look. An entire outfit can also be a head-to-toe look that wasn't put together by someone else, but is put together by you, and it's essentially just a top and a bottom and the shoes and possibly the accessories that make a complete look. That is an outfit. An outfit is something that we are outfitting our body in, that we're putting together and putting on at the same time, and we're leaving the house or not leaving the house, but our outfit is kind of covering our whole body, and it's the pieces that we have fit together to create our look for that day. So to begin with, you kind of need to decide which way you see an outfit. Is an outfit something that is super specifically put together because there are components that actually work and the fabrics match and the patterns match and it pulls out a certain color, much like the shirt and the sweater I have on, although this did not come together, so it's probably not really as good of an example as I could have if I shopped outfits, but I don't. I shop separates. An outfit doesn't have to be something that is put together by you or someone else that can only be worn in likely that one way. I personally believe that an outfit is, as I said, just kind of what you're wearing head to toe, and that we just pull pieces from our wardrobe. And if we have gone through the process of building a wardrobe that truly lights us up, that we love wearing, then most of the pieces in our wardrobe, most of the components will pair together pretty well to make a great outfit. And so style self-trust comes in here because so many of my clients, when I begin to work with them, feel that they don't have any style self-trust. They're completely lacking style self-trust. And I would agree with that when we start to work together, that is a muscle that they have not exercised very much, and they're not very good at trusting themselves when it comes to getting dressed. And I would just like to offer that this idea of buying only outfits does not exercise that style self-trust muscle really at all, because someone else is making it really easy for you by making the choice of what goes with what, and then you're just taking it home and wearing that outfit on repeat, and probably likely dozens of outfits that you have purchased complete over the years. You are just wearing those on repeat, and it doesn't take, you trust yourself to do that, but that's not really the best way to use style self-trust. It doesn't require a whole lot of it. And separates, just to, kind of give the definition so we're all on the same page, separates are pieces that are separate. They're not pieces that you've purchased together to create a whole look. In the sense of suiting, they're not like a jacket and pants or a jacket and a skirt that came together as one purchase. They could be just a blazer that you wear with a pair of pants. And so those are separates that you then put together in different ways. And an outfit in this day and age doesn't have to be something like a three-piece suit where those three pieces come together. They are purchased together. An outfit can merely be that the store has put together the blazer, or you've put together the blazer and the shirt and the scarf and the belt and the pants and the shoes. And that's the way you wear it in that outfit. Versus separates, where you have a whole bunch of components and you mix and match them like puzzle pieces, but the puzzle looks different every time you put it together, versus these are the pieces, this is the way they fit together, this is the way I wear it. Outfits versus separates. And so back to the downsides of purchasing outfits the way I see it, both from my own personal experience in my own wardrobe and from all of my clients. The downsides of purchasing an outfit are sometimes you end up with pieces you don't love. So you might purchase it head to toe, and you purchase it head to toe because you were influenced by the way that it was set up, or by the person you're shopping with, or the way the store has shown it. But you really don't love that alligator belt, or you really don't love that snakeskin belt, but that's the way they showed it. So you're going to buy the snakeskin belt, because what would you do if you don't have the style self-trust? What would you do instead of that snakeskin belt? So you purchase the snakeskin belt, but every time you wear it, it doesn't really feel authentic because that's not actually your vibe, but it goes with the outfit. So the downside is that you might end up with pieces that don't feel authentic and you don't actually love just because they were in the outfit. And most women say that, they've been kind of taught that it's easier to buy a whole outfit because then you're never going to struggle to know how to wear it. And that's one of the biggest struggles is, what do I wear with this? How do I put this together with something else? So if I buy the outfit in its completed form, then I'm never going to struggle with what to wear. And I would challenge you that this isn't always the case. Yes, in fact, you purchase the outfit and you have the head to toe look. And like I said, one of the obstacles and downsides is that sometimes you end up with pieces, I would say often based on my client work, you end up with pieces that you don't actually love. They don't feel super authentic. You don't really love this sunshine yellow, but it was the sweater that the store showed with this patterned shirt. And so you purchased it because the sales girl said, this is how we show it. This is the way it looks the best. But you don't actually love the yellow sweater. So you're wearing it, but it's not actually you. The other downsides are you tend to get bored. If you're only wearing pieces in one complete look, that's the only way that you're wearing them. You're not ever deviating from that. It can get kind of boring. And I hear this from clients. Well, that's the only way I ever wear that. So I don't even know what would happen if I didn't wear those things, head to toe exactly like that. The other thing is, and this happens all the time, and possibly if you're an outfit purchaser, you have noticed this in your own wardrobe, one of the components goes awry. The sweater shrinks, the blouse gets a hole under the arm, or, starts to show too much wear, or that has stains under the armpit. The pants get too tight, your body changes, and now the pants don't fit. The shoes are no longer comfortable because you had to have bunion surgery, and now those shoes that made that outfit, they don't fit anymore. When one piece goes awry, the whole puzzle kind of falls apart. That whole look ceases to exist when one piece is no longer viable. So if you have to get rid of the pants because they, don't fit anymore, or you have to get rid of the top because it has really bad staining under the arms, or you spilled something on the sweater, or the sweater shrank in the dryer, then usually clients spend a lot of time trying to find another piece that will work, and often purchase multiple pieces thinking, well, what I really need is just this blue sweater in this color that goes with this blouse. But you can't find the exact blue, and you're, missing the one that shrank. So you keep adding blue sweaters, but now you're not really wearing the rest of the outfit ever because you haven't found the blue sweater to replace the one that got too small, that shrunk in the dryer or whatever. So you now have these pieces in your wardrobe, but you don't have the complete outfit anymore because invariably something falls apart, something wears out. If you're wearing these outfits on repeat, something isn't working, or you finally just decide, I don't like this snakeskin belt, so now I need to find another belt. It just perpetuates the stuckness of not being able to just get dressed with ease because you are limited by what the outfit dictates. And if one of the pieces goes wrong and no longer works in the outfit or works for your body, then you either have to buy a new piece, which can be kind of taxing if it's a very specific pattern or print or shape that you're trying to replace. And it's just frustrating to get dressed. So I personally am in the camp believing that it is incredibly empowering and completely freeing to have a wardrobe full of pieces that basically all work together. Not only does this work from a getting dressed every day standpoint, it works wonders when it's time to travel because you know all of the pieces that you have work, they fit your today body, the colors work for you, the color palette works for you, and the pieces basically all go together. So it is literally just mix and match, pull pieces, fold them up, roll them up, put them in the suitcase. There isn't a lot of, well, this complete outfit would work for this vacation, but those shoes aren't comfortable and I have no other shoes to wear with it. Or this complete outfit would kind of work for this vacation, but then I have that big bulky yellow sweater that is going to take up so much room in my wardrobe, in my suitcase, but I don't have any other ways to wear it because the other outfits all have their own sweaters. Having separates that all go together takes so much work out of getting dressed. And yes, there is a little bit of work required on the front side. You need to begin to grow the style self-trust that it requires to purchase pieces that you love on their own, that you are no longer locked into that idea of, if I don't buy the complete outfit, I have no idea how to put pieces together. I'm a complete failure when it comes to creating a look that actually lights me up and feels authentic and functions for the life that I live. So if I don't buy the whole outfit, it's hopeless. I might as well just wear my bathrobe all day. Growing the style self-trust comes from using the separates and pulling them together and trusting yourself to know, okay, I actually am missing a cream sweater. I'm going to buy a cream sweater. I don't need a whole outfit that goes with a cream sweater because everything in my closet really will go with a cream sweater. And I'm learning to trust myself and know what to put that cream sweater over and when a gray sweater might be better and when a navy sweater might be better. And I'm referring to the colors that I wear because it's off the top of my head easy to come up with. But these could be purples and plums and olive greens. They do not have to be in a color. They could be rust and browns and mustard yellows. They do not have to be in the color palette that I wear most often and that's in my wardrobe. It's just that if you can begin to open your mind to the idea that separates might actually be the best way to get dressed, you can begin to retell your story and step away from the outfits when you're shopping and really just begin to look for the pieces that will create outfits that you actually love. And I want to mention that these pieces do not need to be boring. One of the things I hear often from women is that they're afraid that this shopping separates idea, that all of these separates could go together and could create outfits, means that their wardrobe is going to be boring, that everything is going to look the same, and that it's not going to be very exciting to get dressed because all the pieces, if they all go together, then isn't that boring? I want to tell you that I don't think so at all. I genuinely believe and have experienced in my own life and have watched clients simplify and go after the idea that all of these separates can work together. I've watched how their style has transformed and how they have become so much more empowered and feel so much more freedom around getting dressed than they did when they were locked into the outfit formula. The formula of someone else picking the look head to toe and dictating, how you would wear pieces together, not the outfit formula of I only wear a blazer and t-shirt and jeans, or I only wear a big chunky sweater and long skirts. Like that kind of outfit formula I fully support. It's the idea that someone else has put together the look and that you can't deviate from that. And so if you've been shopping only outfits and you're curious about this idea of how separates would work, I would offer that you could do a little experiment. You could get into your closet and break up those outfits. Separate the pieces in your mind and in your physical space. So if you always have the sweater that you wear with the blouse hung together, separate them. Begin to look at the clothing in a new way. separate it all, spread it all out so that you're not drawn to, well, this yellow goes with this and this goes with this. And if you don't have your closet that way and that it's hung in a different way so that the pieces aren't actually hanging together, then this experiment really starts in your brain with, the next time I wear that yellow sweater, I am not wearing it with the thing I purchased it with. That you will only look at your outfit components as separates. Separates that are going to be worn for this sense of this experiment and this building of style self-trust. You are only going to wear these separates in new ways. You are going to challenge yourself to not wear the pieces the way you purchased them off the mannequin or the way you purchased them the day you shopped with your sister-in-law and you were sure you needed the head-to-toe look. You're going to wear those white sneakers that you wore to wear only with, those white linen pants. You're going to wear those with a pair of jeans and a winter sweater. And you're going to wear that blazer that you bought for a job interview with a concert t-shirt and a pair of jeans. You're going to begin to break up the outfits. And in addition to challenging yourself in your own wardrobe with the pieces you already have that you're going to now think of as separates, I want you to challenge yourself when you go shopping to not feel the need, or if you feel the need, to thank your brain for wanting to do it the old way, but you're going to try something new and not give in to the idea that you need to buy a complete look. Entertain the possibility that the pieces you have at home, if you separate them out, it's a math equation. It's like taking even if it's not math, let's use it as a word equation, which I guess is kind of a math equation too. If you've got a word, and back in school when you were asked to make as many words out of that bigger word as you possibly could. So you're taking whatever the big word is and you're coming up with words that you can use, that you can create from the letters in that word. It's the same with your wardrobe. If you have these pieces that have been in this one outfit, break them up and see how many ways you can rearrange those pieces, rearrange those letters to make new words, in this case, to make new looks. Physically do it on your bed or on your body. Play around with, if I take that yellow sweater and I pull it away from the blouse that I bought it with, what happens if I wear it with the blue and white stripe? Oh my gosh, mind blowing. And I know that this might sound silly or it might sound super obvious, and yet even women who intellectually know that this is a possibility don't try it. They're not yet ready with the style self-trust, gaining momentum to actually put the yellow sweater with the blue and white stripe. And when we work together and they actually begin to pair new things together and create new looks that are out of the box from where they've been dressing, repeatedly what I hear is, you're blowing my mind. Like, I had no idea I could wear this and this. I love this combination so much. These pieces have been hanging in my closet for seasons, and I have never put these two things together. I'm literally in awe right now. You can do that for yourself. You can get into your closet and break up the ways that you've worn things and put them on in new ways. It's the same as when you want to rearrange a room and you've always had one picture hanging over your sofa. Put it on a different wall. It changes the energy and it changes your perspective and it changes the overall look. And with regards to clothing, it can allow you to have so much more fun, and it allows you to see what's actually missing. If you're only ever buying complete outfits and you're not wearing separates, you probably don't know what could be missing in the world of separates. But once you break apart the outfits and begin to commit to wearing separates, you begin to see pretty quickly, you know what I'm missing? I'm missing a great pair of brown shoes. I'm missing a great t-shirt that I can have in a couple of colors because I never really had a solid t-shirt to wear under all these other things. I'm missing a great camel colored or cream colored sweater or a great navy blazer that I could put over all of these blouses that I had bright colored blazers to go with, but I realized authentically I'm more a navy blazer girl. So what blouses do I already own from previous outfits that I shopped that I could wear with a navy blazer? I'm missing the navy blazer. I now need to purchase that as a separate. So you're going to take inventory before you shop and get, kind of pulled back into that idea that, because your brain's going to tell you, buy the complete outfit. You have no idea how to make an outfit on your own. You need to trust the people at the store or the person that you're shopping with. Do not go home without something to wear this sweater with because you're going to be lost. I promise you that's not the case. That's just the story you've been telling yourself. Might be the story that the retailer has been telling you or that your family member or friend who you're shopping with has been telling you, but that is not the case. A great pair of jeans and a pair of little sneakers and a navy blazer can go with a lot of the tops that you already own. You do not need to purchase a complete new outfit. So challenge yourself and your brain to begin to look at this differently and begin to normalize buying separates. I promise you that separates are a faster way to build style self-trust and to begin to create outfits you actually love wearing, not outfits that Anthro decided you would love to wear. Although I love Anthropologie and I love the merchandising that they do, I want you to be able to walk in there and really truly look at the whole outfit and decide, I love that sweater, don't love those pants, but I could find some other pants. Actually, I have some other pants like that at home. I would never wear that belt because I hate snakeskin. I have a belt at home that would go with that sweater and those pants. So, and the sweater, I might want a t-shirt to go under it. So I'm going to buy that sweater and I'm going to look for a t-shirt because I don't think I have the color that I really would want to wear with it. And I have a couple other things that new color t-shirt would go with that I already own. It begins to snowball and you begin to have actually a collection of clothing where all of your sweaters and all of your tops and all of your pants and all of your shoes and all of your jackets for a season go together. You literally can just mix and match like those. I'm hoping they still do it. I don't think I'm dating I don't care about dating myself, but you get a piece of paper. It was kind of an activity you would do in school. You get a piece of paper and there'd be 2 columns of things, that you would have in the paper, and you would be able to draw lines from, the things that matched. This is sort of like that. If you hang all of your tops and all of your pants, you would literally be able to draw lines, basically to every single one because they would all go together. All of the tops and all of the pants, with very few exception, work together because you've identified what the separates are that you need in your life to be able to create outfits. But the only way you get there is by breaking up the outfits and starting to play around with the separates. And then that style self-trust begins to grow and you begin to see what's missing and you begin to buy only separates, and your style gets more personal and more authentic because you're no longer relying on the store or someone else to build the outfit. You're relying on you, and you know what top you like with what bottom with what shoes. And you know that you can wear that top with a different bottom and different shoes and have a totally different look on a different day. You can tell I'm passionate about this because I could just go on and on about the separate outfit thing because I help my clients build a wardrobe that is separates driven so that when they get dressed, they decide how they want to look and feel that day. And then they pull the pieces from their wardrobe, the puzzle pieces that will create the look that they've decided they want for that day and the feelings that they want to feel that day just from the clothing. Okay, that's all I got for today. I would love to know how you feel about this. Are you someone who only buys outfits? Are you someone who, regardless of where you're shopping, even if it's thrifted shopping, at Goodwill or Salvation Army, you don't take home a sweater unless you take home a pair of pants that go with it? I want to hear. I want to understand better what's happening out here in this community. Are you an outfits person or a separates person? And how is it working for you? I will just really quickly mention that this shirt that I have on that is, again, kind of out of my wheelhouse because it is pinks and lavender and a black background and a little bit of dark green. I purchased it knowing that it doesn't have navy in it, it doesn't have gray in it, and yet I knew when I thought about my wardrobe, I have lots of cream sweaters. I have a black blazer. I have black sweaters. I have camel sweaters. I have olive green pants. I have denim that I like it with. I have black jeans that I like it with. I have different shoes that I can put it with. I knew that I didn't need to have been at the cabbie party where this blouse was originally offered, I'm sure, with all of the amazing components that could go with it. I didn't need that because I trusted myself. I knew that I had the style self-trust that had built the wardrobe. I have a pale pink sweater that I've worn around my shoulders when I wear this blouse. I knew that I have the components in my wardrobe so that this blouse was a safe choice. Safe in the sense that I wasn't going to get it home and think, well, now I need to buy 10 more things to go with it, because that's not necessary. Thank you so much for watching. I look forward to reading your comments and hearing how the outfit separates thing plays out for you. I hope you have a really beautiful week. If you are curious about getting help with this whole how to make a wardrobe full of separates actually work for you, Style Therapy will do just that. There's a link down below. You can book your 1-hour consult call. That's the first step, and we can go from there. Thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate your support, and I hope you have a beautiful week. I'll see you next Friday.